Hey guys, it's Brittany. I am doing the bookshelf tour. I've wanted to do this since I started. Bookshelf tours are my favorite to watch on YouTube, so I thought I would do one. My books are organized by color and by size. I have two shelves of books that I've read and a shelf behind me that is just my TBRs. I posted a knick-knack video earlier, so you can see what's on my shelves. Without further ado, let's just get into my bookshelf tour. Here's just an overview of my shelf, and then my other shelf, and then this one here is just my TBR shelf, which I will go through. But starting with this shelf, let's get into it. So first up we have Tales of Beetle the Bard by J.K. Rowling, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. We have Fantastic Beasts, the original screenplay, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban. We have 2 copies of Goblet of Fire, because I am addicted, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and Deathly Hallows, all by J.K. Rowling, obviously. We have Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and then we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone house editions. I'm not going to pull them out. Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. And then here I have the Harry Potter editions that make up the spine. Not going to pull them out. Down here we have Queen of Shadows, As It Falls, by Sarah J. Maas. Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Maniscalco. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. Will it go back in? There we go. Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Scarlet from the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Queen of the Slayers by Nancy Holder. Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hudge. Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. The Magic Misfits by Neil Patrick Harris. The Witch's Kiss by Catherine Elizabeth Core. Mark of Athena from the Heroes of Olympus by Rick Riordan. Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan, Book 4 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. The Circle by Dave Eggers. Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. Everland by Wendy Spinell. Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. Belle's Library by Linda Wolverton. The Sea of Monsters, Book 2 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians by Rick Riordan. Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Moving on to the next shelf, we have A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. The Hobbit Illustrated Edition illustrated by Jamia Catlin, obviously by J.A.R. Tolkien. Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. Hunted by Megan Spooner. Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. The Lost Hero, first book of Heroes of Olympus by Rick Riordan. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. First book of Percy Jackson and the Olympians by Rick Riordan. Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, and The Assassin's Blade, all by Sarah J. Maas. Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo. The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Maureen Johnson. City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. When the Moon is Low by Nadia Hassimi. Roseblood by A.G. Howard. The Valiant by Leslie Livingston. The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Fire and Stars by Audrey Coulthurst. The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. Can't speak today. Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. And next shelf we have Ink and Bone by Rachel Kane. Lost in a Book by Jennifer Donnelly. Umberland by Wendy Spinell. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. Unhooked by Lisa Maxwell. Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. A Dance of Cloaks by David Dalglish. The Novice by Taryn Matharu. Me and Emma by Elizabeth Flock. The Titan's Curse, Book 3 of Percy Jackson and the Olympian by Rick Riordan. Son of Neptune, Book 2 of Heroes of Olympus. And The Blood of Olympus, Book 5 from Heroes of the Olympus by Rick Riordan. The Girl with the Wind-Up Heart by Katie Cross. And The Girl with the Iron Touch by Katie Cross. Then we have Beauty and the Beast and other classic fairy tales. Geekerella by Ashley Poston. Winter by Marissa Meyer. And Furthermore by Tahari Mafi. So that is that shelf. Moving on to the next ones. Just move these out of the way. We have The House of Hades, Book 4 from Heroes of Olympus by Rick Riordan. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Crest from the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. You don't go back in. Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Angel Fall by Susan E. City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. How to Be a Woman by Caitlin Moran. Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. The Girl in the Steel Corset and The Girl with the Clockwork Collar by Katie Cross. Kindness for Weakness by Sean Goodman. Another copy of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes. Under Rose-Tainted Skies by Louise Gornell. A Dog's Purpose by W. Bruce Cameron. Babyland by Holly Chamberlain. Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. New World Rising. Down here we've got New World Ashes and New World Inferno by Jennifer Wilson. We have Very Good Lives by J.K. Rowling. The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a Fuck by Sarah Knight. Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. The Queen of Blood by Sarah Beth Durst. The Sandcastle Empire by Kayla Olson. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Everless by Sarah Holland. It's not going back in. Sleepy Hollow and Other Short Stories by Washington Irving. Put you back later. The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. Cinder by Marissa Meyer. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. The Rule of Three by Eric Walters. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. The Last Olympian, Book 5 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians by Rick Riordan. Once Upon a Time, Red Untold Story by Wendy Tolver. The Library of Souls by Miss Peregrine by Ransom Riggs. Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. And Another Book of Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Up here we have Beauty and the Beast collection. So we have Beauty and the Beast, The Tale of Chip the Teacup. My very first Beauty and the Beast storybook. Beauty and the Beast, the movie adaptation book. Beauty and the Beast, the Little Golden Book version. A pop-up version. Another copy of Beauty and the Beast. The picture book, the movie adaptation, and another copy of Beauty and the Beast. Over there, I have the illustrated edition of Jumanji, and it comes with the audiobook read by Robin Williams. Moving on to my TBR shelf, we have The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab, Buffy the Vampire Slayer book Immortal by Christopher Golden and Nancy Holder, Dracula by Bram Stoker. Graceling by Kristen Cashore. I think that's how you say it. Black City by Elizabeth Richards. Sword of Destiny by him. I can't even pronounce his name. The Witcher series. Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. We'll go in. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Batman Nightwalker by Marie Lu. The 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. Dark Days Club by Alison Goodman. The Reader by Tracy Chee. The Girls in the Garden by Lisa Jewell. Splintered by A.G. Howard. Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. The Alchemist by Michael Scott. Stolen Songbird by Danielle L. Jensen. Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. Before She Ignites by Jody Meadows. Long May She Reign by Rhiannon Thomas. And On the Edge of Gone by Corinne Duvis. Down here we have The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman. Chester and Gus by Cami McGovern. Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. Skyborn by David Dalglish. The Invisible Library by Genevieve Cogman. Of Beast and Beauty by Stacey J. Rebel of the Sands by Elwyn Hamilton. The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Made You Up by Francesca Zappia. Peter Pan and Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens by J.M. Barrie. Because You Love to Hate Me by various authors and YouTube collaborations. Daughter of the Burning City by Amanda Foody. Unhinged by A.G. Howard. The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. Flashfall by Jenny Moyer. Fly by Night by Frances Hardinge. Black Beauty by Anna Sewell. The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. Baths on the Night by Sarah Porter. And I Darken by Kirsten White. The Reluctant Queen by Sarah Beth Durst. The Glass Spare by Lauren DeStefano. Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake. The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd-Jones. An Inheritance of Ashes by Leah Bobbitt. Half Bad by Sally Green. The Witch Hunter by Virginia Boecker. And The Rift Uprising by Amy S. Foster. Moving down, we have The Best Kind of People by Zoe Whittle. Vampirates, Demons of the Ocean by Justin Somper. Witch and Wizard by James Patterson. God's Grave by J. Kristoff. The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. Oh, his head fell off. Buffy the Vampire Slayer by John Vornholt, Arthur Byron cover, and Alice Henderson. Book 2 by Christopher Golden and Nancy Holder, Diana G. Gallagher, and Pierce Askren. Tales from the Perilous Realm by J.A.R. Tolkien. Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift. Not pulling them out, but Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and Return of the King by J.A.R. Tolkien. Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. Hunter by Mercedes Lackley. Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Rook by Sharon Cameron. The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. Mort d'Arthur by Sir Thomas Malory. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Wild Beauty by Anna Marie McLemore. And Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. Down here to the last shelf, we have Series of Unfortunate Events, Book 2, The Reptile Room, Book 3, The Wide Window, Book 4, The Miserable Mill, and Book 8, The Hostile Hospital, all by Lemony Snicket. I am in the process of collecting those. And here we have The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling. Another copy of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. Aesop's Fables. Grimm's Fairy Tales. The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. A Madeline Treasury by Ludwig Bellemans. And The Complete Tales of Winnie the Pooh by A.A. Milne. And finally, The Princess Bride by William Goldman. And that is my bookshelf tour.